That is very, very bright. That's so fucking bright. Wow, I would say good evening, universe, but it's not even evening anymore. It's like nighttime. It's 8 o'clock. Excuse me for that. I've been bullshitting all day. Not really, but I've been bullshitting on this part. So let's get to it. This writing today is called Impulsive Thoughts. It says, the drive is powerful. Can't imagine life without such power. To that question remains, can the power be given or driven into the spirit? Or is it fallen from space, the awakening found by few, the 1%ers? And to whom do that thou be down and I crowned? By the streets, the food that is consumed by the fallen few will be blamed and will die, nor cry. Don't lie. Stop and breathe. I guess that's a question for not just me. 3/27/2020, written by Ivory Franklin Daniels, aka Frank Ivory Fuller. But that's not the only writing, so let's continue. I believe this is my best writing, actually, but I have to proofread it. Okay, ready? Excuse me. It's called Hands Want to Write. Don't fight, right? The excuse me. The forever bounded passion is lost inside the writer, and who else can't feel the bittersweet love that can't be found in the darkest cave? Be brave. Don't be a slave. Get paid. And to when the skin gets cold as you get old. But is that happening to you? The sun shines bright. The sun kisses. The sun, excuse me. The sun kisses the sunlight. The sun is my strength. The sun can enslave, but the sun is a blessing. The source of all power. Don't be devoured by what is sour. Basically, don't allow yourself to be taken over by negative energy or negative people, like, you know, which is interesting because you can make the choice to go ahead and move your feet and not engage with evil people or, what people have to deceive you in. But you know what's really interesting is that today I had a cigarette in my mouth and I was wiping my face and I broke the cigarette. And it's not the point that the cigarette broke, it's where it broke and the impulsive thought that came with that actually had a growth meaning. Because the cigarette could have broken in half, and when I relate that cigarette to my life and my crime, I would have thought that I could have been broken in half, but they gave me a way out. So in regards to the cigarette could have broke directly in half, but it didn't. It broke at the filter, meaning that I gave you a way out. So in that, make the right choices so that your direction will keep you on the path to stay out. because the cigarette obviously could have been broken half, and then you could have smoked half and then repaired the other half, which in your life would have been, it would have been 2 times harder to come back from that. So if you look at it as they gave you a way out, now you can make the right choices to keep yourself out. These writings are really have nothing to do with the cigarette, but that was the interesting thought that happened. As soon as I looked at the cigarette, I thought, whoa, you could have broken half. But you didn't, you broke at the filter. Some people would say, hey, that's luck. Hey, I got lucky. No, you didn't. There's more to that break than you can even perceive at that moment. Some can. I did. At that moment, I looked at it, it was like, whoa. You don't necessarily have to seek information from a reverend or seek toward religion. Sometimes it's right there in front of your face and you just don't. You're not clicking at that moment. Or maybe you're looking too hard and that's the problem. Needless to say, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Actually, I would say day, but day is over. Now it's nighttime. And if you like what I have to say, you can subscribe to my channel at Ivory Daniels. That's crazy that even goes together. I surely didn't make it like that. It just happened to be like that. Some things happen to be like that. It is what it is. But think about that. When the smallest things happen, try to look at it from a different view. Not the brighter side, just the lighter side. Like, whoa, this breaking a cigarette stemmed all the way to your life and your past experiences. You could have been broken in half. And anybody that's been to jail or prison or any of that could vouch for that. Anybody with a GBI, grave bodily injury, or assault with a deadly weapon, and you would say that, yeah, you could have been broken in half today. But they gave you a way out, so you would make the best choices you can to succeed in the direction to make sure you stay out. But that's literally all I have to say, and that stemmed from a break in a cigarette. So enjoy the rest of your night.